Welcome to the greatest common divisor, or greatest common factor video. Let's say we have the greatest common divisor of 10 and 12. And also the same over for factor. Greatest common divisor and greatest common factor are almost the same thing. A divisor is something that can divide into something a certain number of times, and a factor is basically the same thing. It can divide into something a certain number of times. It can divide into a number a certain number of times. Well, let's jump into this and find out what are the factors of 10. So 1 goes into 10, 2 goes into 10, 3 does not go into 10, 4 does not go into 10, 5 goes into 10, and so on, and 10 goes into 10. And the same with 12. 1 goes into 12, 2 goes into 12, 3 goes into 12, 4 goes into 12, 5 does not go into 12, 6 goes into 12, and 12 goes into 12. So let's put some indicators here. This was for factors of 10 and factors of 12. Let's get another number here. We've written all of the factors of 10 and 12. So now let's find the common factors of 10 and 12. Well, 1 is a common factor for both 10 and 12. But 1's a common factor in every whole number, so it's not a big deal. So our next number, though, is 2 is a common factor in both 10 and 12. If we keep moving down the line, we find there are no other common factors. So therefore, we don't want to just know what the common factor is. We want to know what the greatest common factor is. And in this case, it's 2. And for emphasis, I'm highlighting it. And the GCF, or the greatest common factor, of 10 and 12, it equals 2. GCF of 25. Let's take a look at 20 and 25. So the factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. And the factors of 25 are 1, 5, and 25. So let's take a look at the common factors, and I think we can guess what the greatest common factor in each one is. Pretty simple. It's 5. So the GCF of 20 and 25 equals 5. And let's take a look at one more. We're going to look at the GCF of 6 and 12. Let's go for 6. our factors are 1, 2, 3, and 6. And for 12, our factors are 1. I'm going to write a little bit smaller here. 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So let's take a look at our common factors. We have 1 and 1, 2 and 2. We have 3 and 3. And finally, we have 6 and 6, which is our greatest common factor. So our greatest common factor of 6 and 12 equals 6. Thank you for joining me on this video, and look forward to speaking with you in the next one.